You read the headline and you may think, Jamie, what are you talking about? But trust me, I have a point, and let me get there. Alright everyone, so today we're going to go all the way back to January. There was rumours flying about that Google was wanting to get into the gaming business that was outside of the mobile market, and then everything went quiet. Then this E3 happened, and a lot of us Xbox fans got what we needed to hear on the Microsoft stage. They acknowledged future hardware, which what we want, but they also acknowledged that there will be streaming services in the future. Then you skip forward a few weeks, and then there's an article popping up on Kotaku, and I'll read these and I'll get into my point. Google has a new cloud-powered streaming service called Yeti. They have a hardware box in development, though it's unclear if it's a set-top box or a streaming device or a full console. Google is looking to buy in developers' content for their service. Google is also massively hiring developers from existing companies to make games. Google has approached a lot of publishers about supporting this platform as well. Now, if you go back to E3, Microsoft was talking about the future. The future is the cloud, whether you like it or not. But at the same time, these companies know that people like me I don't have the fastest internet, but I will buy a powerful box, put it underneath my TV, and I'll play games on it. And there's a lot of people that will do that. And believe me, I used to use OnLive back in the day, and that wasn't good. Now things are better now, but you have to be aware of the future. And is Google a threat to Microsoft in the console gaming business? No. Or at least you may think that, because look at how much money Google has. They're a rich company. They could buy developers up. Like, think about it. Google has enough money to probably outright buy Ubisoft. Can you imagine if they did that? Granted, for them to do a hostile takeover after what recently happened, it's unlikely, but still, we have to look at the broader spectrum than just the console. Xbox now for Microsoft is gaming, and Google getting into gaming, that could be a threat. And then again, it may not be, but at the same time, you have to look at what Sony's doing. They have a streaming service. They aren't putting a lot of focus on it though. It is on PC, but they aren't releasing a lot of new games on it. And then they will obviously continue with hardware. So it's almost as if Sony sort of started early what they need to do for the future, but they're not really doing much about it. While it looks like Microsoft is wanting to get into the future head first, knowing that they have to have the streaming service and the hardware box, and Google getting into the game could mix everything up. And frankly, this could be really interesting. Like, imagine if we have 4 home consoles that all do well. Imagine the competition. Frankly, I have zero interest in a Google-made console because, to be honest, I do not like the sound of that. I don't like their app store. If you do, that's fine. But to be honest, it's not for me. But again, I think what Microsoft's doing is a step in the direction to maybe not letting Google get one up on them. And yeah, it's going to be really interesting. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please hit like and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you may go. And yeah, I'm out. Have a good day.